Hey everybody, and welcome back to another Jedi Fallen Order companion video right here on the Canon Collector YouTube channel. It's been a little bit since we've done one of these, so I am very excited to be back. I've kind of put enough time between me and the whole Zeffo debacle, so I feel a little bit better, but I'm a little scarred still. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I feel a little scarred after how long that whole process was. So I'm a little intimidated to maybe tackle Kashyyyk or Dathomir right now, so we're going to get right back into things doing Ilum. I just loaded up a game and I got really scared because we weren't that far through Zeffo, and I was just very terrified that nothing saved from last time either, and I was just gonna, oh my god, I was losing it. Just turns out that was my old game, so we're good, everything's fine. So we are going to dive back in here. You can see, and let's just double check too, because now I'm a little paranoid. Oh, and let me change over for you guys so you can actually see what's happening here. Here we go. Cool. So yeah, pretty much everything. There's probably one or two things that are missing, just because we kind of glossed over them from last time. That's fine. I'm not going to get too in the weeds about that because we are looking for primarily story stuff. But let's jump back on here and verify at least all the exploration and everything is done, and see what we can do from here. Yeah, so we are 100% explored. We got 43 chests, 14 secrets here on Zeffo. And then if we look at Bogano, we are also done there. So if you guys haven't checked out those videos, make sure to go check out those as well. If you are new to the channel, because I know that there are a bunch new subscribers and things, go check out all our old live streams. They're all archived there where we play through all of Jedi Fallen Order. And really, we are paying attention to all of the sort of story elements and story details. That's really what we're trying to kind of look for. On the Canon Collector channel, our big thing is collecting canon, if you couldn't tell. We're doing all the plot summaries with the Canon Timeline Binge, and this is kind of a part of that. We kind of mistimed it a little bit. Kind of wish I waited just a touch to do this, but we are in it now, and all this stuff is archived here so we can go through all of the story and things. So, like I said, that is the majority of what we're going for here when we're doing all this exploration. We want to 100% these games just because it's fun, but more importantly, to try to suck up all the little fun, nuggets of canon. And if you guys have been watching the live streams or watching these companion videos where we're 100%ing everything, there's a ton of stuff, man. It's from the prequel era to the OT to not necessarily a lot of sequel era stuff, but there's things like Rogue One, some big kind of tie-ins to Rogue One and stuff. So there's a lot going on here, and I really want to make sure that we have all those threads, just for the YouTube channel at least, to have it as an archived resource. We probably will go through and do one of the kind of complete plot summaries like we do for everything else, but to have this really in depth, because this game is a very in-depth game, and we can do it. We can put it here on YouTube. We can stream stuff like that where we can't necessarily stream movies and TV shows. And I don't know if you guys want to watch me read a book, but if you do, you're more than welcome. I can do that for it, but it's not as interesting, right? So anyway, let's continue on with our journey and keep going here. So like I said, we got Zeffo and Bogano done, and we can do Kashyyyk, we can do Dathomir, but I think I want to do Ilum just because it seems easy. I'm not going to lie to you, man. After the Zeffo thing, I just kind of want an easy go to get us back into this, because it has been a minute. It's been a minute. So it would be nice to roll back into things. So, okay, that was Zeffo. So we got to go over here to Ilum. Let's do that. Let's travel to this planet. See how long this is going to take. Hopefully it's going to be quick, because everything seemed quick, but who knows, guys? Who knows? After Zeffo, I have no clue.
Moment of weakness. I used the dark side of the Force. And I'm not sure I wouldn't do it again.
The dark side?
The side of the Force that feeds on pain, hatred, and fear. Tap into it, and you risk losing yourself.
Night Sisters channel magic through ourselves. We do not let it consume us.
Well, that sounds lovely.
I mean, I could show you how.
I appreciate the offer, but please understand, the idea of using the Force is dangerous to me.
As you wish.
It's interesting that these are all still applied. I mean, I get that, like, in the context of the game, we're going back before, after, you know, it's like before the ending of the game, so all this stuff is still relevant, but it does feel weird, like, finishing the game, seeing Seer kind of have a lot of that, you know, using the Force and doing, you know, tapping back into it, becoming a Jedi sort of once again. And then now having these conversations is just a little funny, but, you know, I get it. That's fine. All for gameplay and how you can continue on with these, doing all the stuff and grabbing everything. Because, yeah, you would just go on to a completely new mission at that point, which I'm very excited for when they do release Fallen Order 2. And we'll be live streaming it, baby. Oh, yes, we will be. Maybe marathoning it here on the channel. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, I came back to the holodeck just to look at Ilum real quick, just to make sure that we kind of know what's going on, and we'll be able to figure it out from the map. But we have 72% explored already, so we got, you know, a little bit ways to go. We got another 28% to go. We got to get 3 more chests and 3 secrets. So hopefully this will be easy, guys. Hopefully we'll be kind of in and out here. But to be honest with you, this is definitely a planet that I've never come back to through a gameplay. If you guys have been watching, I have played through this game before, and I've never like returned. I've returned to the other places to do some exploration, but Ilum just seemed like not a place that I would go, and not because it's not cool. This is probably the coolest planet to go to, but yeah, it just didn't feel like there was going to be a whole lot here or anything fun. But yeah, that's a mistake, man, and I'm glad I'm kind of doing this and going back here and getting to explore, because I hope there's going to be like a fun Easter egg or something, because if you're a Clone Wars fan, like, this is pretty big. And that's really the only times we've seen Ilum is in the Clone Wars. But, you know, little things, and I forget if it's exactly confirmed or if it's just semi-confirmed, but, you know, this is Starkiller Base. This is the planet Starkiller Base this is the planet they took over. Mined it for Kyber. So yeah, I'm hoping to see some more of that, little nods to that and whatnot, so that'll be cool. Let's take out these dudes. Cool. Alright, I'm back in the swing. I'm feeling it again. I'm getting it again. I got real good, though. Playing it as much as we did before, I got really, really good. So let's see if I can keep that up. That'd be sweet. Just gonna turn down the music just a touch. Oh, man. Dude, and if you remember, if you've been watching these, I'm, like, really sick of these bounty hunters coming after me. And I get it. I've said it before. I understand this is trying to add some spice to your replay, but, I'm just trying to get through and 100% everything. I don't need to be, taking out the same bounty hunters every time. And those robot dudes, I feel like I'm more sick of, because I've seen them more. But these generic looking bounty hunter peeps are starting to get on my nerves. Alright, cool. Not bad. This is fun. I'm having more fun, I think, than I did at towards the end of the other streams and the other companion videos that we made, so that's good. That's good. Let's check the map, because to be honest with you, I don't really remember. Oh, I should have went over this way, shouldn't I? Let's see. Let's take a peek here and see if there's anything down this way, because maybe we'll just turn around, but a couple little things we can do down there. I'm thinking we turn around for right now. We're going to have to come back here and hit some of this stuff up, but, and like, look at this. There's a little red something right here, so I'm kind of hoping that maybe if there's stuff this way, that maybe we'll loop back around. So we'll see. And there's something over here. This little green thing up here we got to do. Yeah, all right. So let's churn back around. And I'm trying to see if I can actually get up there easily, because if I could, it'd be fun to maybe hit up this little tower first and then move our way back. But I don't really see anything too obvious, so I'm just gonna let that be for now. Let's turn back. Let's turn all the way back and go find that little available area that we haven't hit yet. I didn't even know existed until right now, so that's pretty cool. Oh, okay. Is this that whole area with the beams of light and all that? And, okay. What is this? Where is that beam of light coming from? A crack. Yeah, that just looked really out of nowhere. Alright, alright. Alright, so I will see you guys over there in just a sec. Alright, so I think I'm kind of there. If I'm either kind of there or I am there. Ooh, what's going on here? Okay. Oh, some wall run stuff. Like I said, gotta get back into this. Because I looked at these walls and, you know, didn't have the same reaction that I had a little while ago where I knew what to do. I kind of forgot for a sec, so. Alright, let's sense up this echo.
Younglings, the time of the gathering is upon us.
The gathering.
Use your skills wisely.
Nice. Anything cool here? The gathering younglings came here for the sacred rite of the gathering, a test all Jedi must pass to build their lightsaber, which we see in the Clone Wars animated TV show. The actual TV show, not the micro series that is currently available on Disney Plus. So that's very cool. Kind of thinking I should have probably checked the map before I ran back here, but let's scope this out. Is that kind of it? I was really hoping this was going to be a big sort of something leading around, but you can kind of see here it's faint, but this looks like a wall, some sort of rock wall, mountainous area, so maybe that's not possible. Well, alright, we just hit that up, that's fine. Probably shouldn't have ran back to go double check, but okay, whatever. I'm going to proceed back to where we were again and see what else we can find. So I will see you guys over there in a minute. Okay, so you look up here. Oh, there's all this wall that I think we can climb. So I'll jump up on this little thing over here. So we gotta there's this green marker up here. You can see my cursor is on it right now. So we can get up there. So if we climb up here, we can move over there and see what that's about. This looks familiar, so I feel like I've been maybe up here before. Can't totally remember. It's been a minute, guys. It's been a minute. But let's see what we can do. Try to figure out this little maze. Yeah, like this feels familiar. So we might have done this at one point in the other streams. You can tell me in the comments below if that's that's what happened. So this looks fairly familiar. What is this? Do I remember this? Do I actually remember this though? What are you? I can pull you out and do something with you? Where else could I put you though? I don't really know. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Oh yeah, we can run through that. Where are we here? Let's see. Okay, so actually this is a thing we gotta do. So let's... Oh, that's the wrong way. There we go. I remember my controls now. Let's put this back in here. Let's go wall run. Run through this hole. And see what that does for us. Okay. I want to be a little cautious. Because I don't want to like drop down anywhere weird or anything. And end up somewhere maybe that we don't necessarily want to be. Because, yeah, we've definitely been all up in here before. So, I don't want to do too much. Unless, like, I want to be able to get back. Because I want to continue to scale this wall. But, you know what? Let's just see what's what. Okay. Okay. I think I kind of remember where we're at here. Yup. And this is, like, the main area that we were playing in for a while, so that's cool. I don't think we can get back now. That's the only problem. Yeah, that's a little too steep, I think, for Cal. So, maybe a little stupid. I don't know. Maybe a little dumb on my part. Should have kind of realized maybe this is where we were at, but that's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. So let's, I think if we just go, I think we can go back out this way. Yeah. We'll go back out and around and we'll start climbing up again. So I'll go do that and I'll meet you there in just a sec. Alright, so let's continue to scale this wall. Almost all the way up here. Don't fall down, please. That is the last thing I want. Let's keep going. Keep trekking, boy. You got this, Cal. Yeah, this feels... I feel like I remember this, and there was something going on up here. Nice view right there. Nice view right there. Cool, cool, cool. I think there was, like, something else we did last time we were here. But I can't completely remember that either. So I think we just gotta go this way. Trash some of these boys, and then look at that chest right there. Here we go. What are we gonna get? What are we gonna get? That's the other thing I'm really interested in completing all this stuff. Ah, it's a poncho. You guys know I'm not a huge fan of these ponchos, but let's check it out. Let's check them out. Maybe we'll put on some poncho. We are on Ilum, so maybe if we get some nice blue something or other, that would work. And I'll scope them out. You know, I know some people like the ponchos. I'm just not a huge, super duper huge fan. The offshore one's not terrible, but I think I'm just partial to that yellow color, and that's what we got the mantis in right now. The gold squad kind of color. I am feeling BD in this like pink and black look over there, so that's pretty cool. But let's see if we can get something Ilum-y. I guess that's a little Ilum-y. Maybe this is. We'll put them in Bogano Dawn. That's a little nifty. We still got quite a few of these to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We got 7 more ponchos to get. We got 2 more outfits to get, and I'm really interested in getting more outfits for Cal. As I honestly don't remember what they are. And I don't even know if I got them in my last playthrough, so it might be my first time being able to play through with some of those fun toys. But yeah, these are all looking cool. I do like this, but I kind of like the fun wild colors of this green and pink look here on BD. And then for this, we only got 1 more to go. So that's cool. But I do like this gold squadron look on here. I really haven't found another mantis color that I like. But that's alright. Look at that. Just look how pretty that is. That looks really good. It pops. She pops. Let's check the map. So what do we got left? Oh, we're explored, guys. Oh, well, oh, man. Yeah, okay, never mind. We're explored this area. Yeah, okay. I forgot that. So let's go to the Jedi Temple. We got 90% more of this to explore, so there's something over here. And how far does this reach us? A little bit. So kind of all the way down to here. I wonder if this is something. My cursor's on right there. I wonder if that's something that we could do. I can't really see any other sort of, lit up thing that's telling us where to go or what to do. So maybe we'll just run through this, see if we can get the last bit of that last 10% explored. Then we got a bunch left to explore here in the ice caves. But we got some guides, so we kind of know where to go. And we got a chest and 2 secrets there. And then that's pretty much it, right? We just got the Imperial Trench, and we got a chest over there. And so, all right. Hopefully this is looking pretty good. Hopefully we're in a good spot. Let's make our way down to kind of the next area we got to go. And see what we can start exploring. So, see you guys over there. As I have been saying a few times in this video. I'll see you over there in a minute. Alright, so 10% more to explore here. And I'm not exactly sure where I want to be heading to try to explore some of that. So I'm going to kind of guess not in this general area. This is pretty much where we spent a very long time over there. trying to figure out that whole puzzle and everything going on. So I'm just going to work my way down here to see if there's anything, see if this is something going on, and I don't really know. So this is just going to honestly have to be a little more literally exploration and just try to see what we can find. If I can't find anything as I press forward, then yeah, I guess it makes sense to head back to that little puzzle area, but I don't know. Oh, the music changed very dramatically. Ooh, okay. I guess I kind of forgot about this. Ooh, and I can't really look at my map when you're in water, so... Well, that's no fun. Maybe I just need to explore underwater here a little more. Maybe that'll get us what we need, but yeah, I'm not really sure. There's no chests or anything left to explore here, so I don't really know. I'm going to try to, I guess, just stick to the side of this for now. See if that helps. Ooh, there's this stuff. Like, I don't remember if we went here before. Potentially. Maybe. All this kind of looks the same, too, to a certain degree. But let's scope it out. Let's see what we got going on. You know, that's... Oh, okay. Sense and echo. Sweet.
Each path is different, young one. Be mindful of your anger.
Angry youngling. A pack dropped by a frustrated youngling. Some succeed, but some fail. This one gave into her anger. Interesting. It's funny that we came across that echo, because I was literally just going to say the only thing bad about, you know, these things... Oh, and we're explored. Look at that. That's perfect. That's awesome. Yeah, I was just going to say the only thing bad about just having to do the exploration is you don't usually get any sort of story stuff, but that's, that was false. Because they hide those little things on you. They don't necessarily give you those as, like, there's no benchmark for those. You have to go into your the data bank to see all of them. See if you got them all. So that was cool. That was great. I like that. Let's just... I think we're good here. I don't think there's really anything else we need to explore, because we are 100%ed that. It just never... I never feel like I've actually... Even if it tells me that I'm 100%, I feel like there's something else that we got to do. So, yeah, that's perfect. Made our way through here. Oh, yeah, and we can kind of see the ocean floor. That's what that is. And that was hard to tell. Like, this looked like just, like, not water. I didn't think that was water for a minute. So, okay. Cool, cool, cool. Like I said, we're getting back into the swing of things, so... going back here, looking at this, now we can move on to the crystal caves. So, 69% explored. We need one more chest and 2 secrets. Alright. With this, we do have a little more of a tactic. I don't know if this is something or if it's just really bright on the map just because it's, for whatever reason, really bright on the map. But we got to head over here to see what's going on there. So hopefully that gives us something. This other little thing is in a different area, so it's not in the crystal caves, but there's... Oh, that's just a like a repair bench thing we can do some lightsaber stuff with. Alright, so we kind of have a game plan going on, and let's see, let's go over here, let's head here and just see what happens. Maybe this is some water, kind of looks like some water. Maybe we can go dive in, see if we can find those chests and the secrets, but perfect. Yeah, so we press this way. A little bit of snow. I am really interested to see the rest of this whole youngling story kind of unfolds, because that's interesting, and I can't tell at this point if that's any tie to anything that we've seen in canon already. Like, I don't know if that has any ties. I can't tell if that has any ties to the Clone Wars. But maybe not. Probably not. But maybe. Not ruling it out. Tell me in the comments below if I'm being silly. And there actually are some ties to the Clone Wars that I'm not picking up on with that little story thread. Okay, so we got this, and we gotta go across here. So I think I gotta jump down to this little beam I think I saw. Yep. So like this. Okay, walk across here and double jump there. Oh, just one jump. Okay. Cool, Cal. You do your thing, boy. Do your thing. What are you scoping out?
Nice.
Minerals. Cool. Anything interesting there? The cavern systems under Ilum are rich in mineral substances formed during ancient geothermal evolution. The ice caves are home to several mineral classes native to the planet. Interesting, interesting. So that's what all these little specks and dots and things are. And I mean, that makes sense, right? Because this is where Kyber... I don't think it necessarily comes from here, but this is a very Kyber-rich planet, so it makes sense that there's a lot of minerals and stuff going on. Oh wow, that was freaky. I just had to stop. I swear to God, I heard something. I heard a voice. It's probably in the game. I thought somebody was whispering to me. It's midday and I'm getting freaked out. Like I'm in a haunted house. I'm not in a haunted house. It's a fairly new build here. But who knows? Weirder things have happened, right? I'm not totally into the supernatural, so I don't know. Again, tell me otherwise in the comments below. Cool. So, alright, worked our way around here. Okay, so this isn't water. This is the big statue of this dude. That's nifty. Let's keep heading our way to that little green marker and see what's going on there. I want to jump down. Oh, you can climb down there. Let's climb down here. I think, right? Is it going to let me climb down? Yeah, okay. Am I supposed to be able to be doing this? Kind of doesn't feel like it. Yeah, no. I don't really think I'm supposed to be down there. That was cool. Let's take another peek real quick just to make sure. Is there any ledge I could have landed on? Anything I could have done down there? Oh yeah, look at that. There's something right there. What is that? How do I get there? How do I get to you? Down here? Is that like okay, so like where am I? Let's see if we can use our positioning and then use the map to try to figure this out. So it's like under here, down here. So let's go here because I feel like that might actually give us like maybe this will take us down and around or something. All right, let's keep heading this way. More cool statues and stuff. I just there's so much I want to learn about Ilum.
I couldn't wait to complete my training and become a Jedi Knight.
Oh shit. Oh man, thought I could pull him in. Okay. I don't know why I just was not expecting any Imperials, but I wasn't. And that's like very much a part of what they tell you at the beginning of going to this planet. And everything we know from Ilum and all that. Like, yeah. Makes sense too, right? Like, and I'm sure somewhere in canon as we progress, and this is what I was talking about earlier with wishing I waited a little bit to get to this game. I was just so excited to play a game, and but I'm sure there's probably a moment where like Anakin, Vader, you know, kind of tells the Emperor about Ilum and divulges all those secrets. So that completely makes sense to me why they would be here, and then why the First Order would eventually use it, right, to make Starkiller Base. Not only because just like them as an Imperial remnant have that idea, but like probably more importantly the idea that Kylo knows where this place is. Because I would assume in canon, again, don't know, and even if we got to this point in the timeline, we probably wouldn't know all this. But I would assume that Luke probably took him there. And Luke probably knew. Luke knew a lot about the Jedi and its history. So I would assume that he would have taken Kylo there, and probably where he got his crystal from. So it makes sense that the First Order would eventually be there. I don't know though. don't have all those answers at this point. And that is why we're doing the whole Canon timeline binge. So come with me on the journey and let's find the answers together. But if you do know the answers, feel free to put them in the comments below. But just maybe throw a little spoiler tag in there for everybody to know. You know, don't want anybody to get super duper spoiled, but sometimes things do happen. And I do apologize, especially with this game, the way that it works. You know, being a little bit ahead of where we are in the timeline binge. If we do spoil anything, apologies kind of in advance, or really not in advance, because we've kind of done a lot of this already. So I've probably spoiled quite a bit of stuff for you. What is happening? Okay. Maximum life increase. Sweet. I'd kind of like after...
This is easy.
Oh, what was that? Youngling pride. This bag belonged to a Jedi Master who tried to provide their youngling with wisdom. That's interesting. And like, were they this far in? Because I thought, like, in the Clone War, like, was the Master with their Padawan like this far into Ilum? Because I thought that like Yoda and all of them, like none of the younglings, I don't even think they had. Did they have masters at that point? They were just younglings. Like they weren't Padawans yet, right? And was this a Padawan? And I would assume maybe if you come back, right? If you lose your saber at some point, then you have to come back and get a new crystal. Probably return to Ilum to find it. So that could make sense. But yeah, I don't think any of them were there, you know, like none of them had masters, or at least had any sort of, whether they are their masters or just a older Jedi with them, because that was kind of all a part of their journey. They had to do it alone and find it by themselves. And you would think that would apply for finding a new one if you need a new one. But I don't know. I don't know what the rules are. And that's why I am very interested in everything Ilum, because Ilum really unlocks a lot of secrets of the Jedi, really, when you and maybe not secrets, but at least things that just haven't really been explained to us yet. You know, if we learn more about Ilum, we learn more about just the inner workings of the rituals and how that works. So Ilum is really important, and that's kind of why it is important that we knew that that this is Starkiller Base. Can I like get up there? I don't know if I can. So I'm just gonna assume that I gotta like go around the bend here to get to that, because I could see, I don't know if you guys saw that. I saw another echo or something we can sense. A secret. How do I go back up? There we go. How? Come on. And where are you going to put me? Of course. So yeah, right up there, right above kind of Cal's head. Another secret up there. Something we can sense. Oh, come on. No. I don't really I felt like I had a lot of momentum going into this. And that was probably enough, but I'm going to do another swing just because that's giving us issue. See if we can get back to where we were. And then now we just have to traverse all this. This is funky. Okay, go to the ledge. There we go. Now you go up. So now I gotta like jump. Okay. That wasn't terrible. Alright, let's sense this. Let's see what we got.
Where did you last see him?
He was heading into the caves. He called out, but I couldn't find him.
Youngling lost. Remains of a camp. A Jedi Master was concerned for a youngling that was missing in the caves. Oh, so that's what's happening here? Pack dropped by a frustrated youngling. Some succeed, but some fail. So is that the same youngling getting lost? It's interesting. We have 2 and 4 we still have to get. And that tells us supposedly the whole story, but not really. Very interested to what happened to this youngling at this point. So, okay, so this, I guess, makes more sense if they actually are going back into the cave after a youngling, then that makes more sense. But yeah, where was that? Right here, the youngling pride. Jedi Master to try to provide their youngling with wisdom. Their youngling. That's an interesting wording. I don't know exactly what that means, because in some of this stuff too, right? Like, it's just like, I feel like Padawan feels like a word that is very specific, right? Just like Jedi Master. Like if you call somebody a Jedi Master, that is a very specific sort of a thing. You call somebody a Jedi Knight, that is a specific thing. A Padawan, specific thing. Youngling feels more just like you can just say it. Like, it doesn't feel like it has, like, I could see Obi-Wan calling Anakin a youngling even if he isn't, you know what I mean? Like kid, like you're calling somebody kid or boy, or, you know, I don't know. That's interesting, because we also hear Master a lot. You know, we hear Master Skywalker all the time, but he's not actually a Jedi Master. If you call somebody a Jedi Master, that's a thing. So just the term Master, is that just like Mr. and then youngling? How close we holding that to the chest? We being careful with its usage, or no? Questions, stupid questions that, like, ultimately don't matter, right? Very much don't matter. But I feel like they kind of do to a lot of the people who are authoring a lot of this work. Like, you do really have to make sure that it falls somewhat to a degree of, like, continuity. In that regard, like the way that things are used, the way words are used like that, I think that that's somewhat important for them to make sure that they understand the usage of before they write stuff. And wow, there's no head in there. That's creepy. That's very creepy. But cool. Can I, like, go anywhere? Can I get into that where the head should be? We have 4 more left. 4 more percent to figure out here, and I don't know where that is. We might have to just continue on and see what happens. Sometimes it's like a loop back finishes your last few percent like that. So maybe if we move on to whatever the next area is, maybe we'll find a loop, and then we're good to go. I don't know. Let's see. So we gotta head over this way. So let's make our way back through. I don't know what the best way would be to go. Maybe just keep heading forward, but then stay to the right and do that. What do you guys think? Thing good? Yeah, nobody's here. Nobody's talking to me. So we'll do something. We'll figure it out. Moving quicker than Zeffo, guys. Moving quicker than Zeffo. That's all that matters. But yeah, you know, certain continuity things. Like I was saying, you know, one of the things I was thinking about was the fact that I like, to a certain degree, that things are a little fluid and a little changing, right? Like, in something like that, like the term youngling and how people kind of use them throughout the world, like, obviously things can change a little bit. You know, maybe there are certain people who maybe use youngling to refer to everybody, like some people use the term kid, and maybe other areas won't. But I feel like, you know, is that a generally accepted thing in the world to do or not? And those are things that the writers definitely need to be cautious of and aware of. But then you do have things like AT-AT and AT-AT. I really like how both are used within Star Wars. There is no sort of rule of thumb when it comes to AT-AT or AT-AT. And it makes sense. Just like the fact that some people call him Han and some people call him Han. You know, it does make sense, because that is something that happens in real life, and that's interesting. And, I don't know if that was George just being cheeky or if that's George trying to make it feel realistic, but it is true. That I think that it does help add adverse AT-AT. Dave Filoni, George Lucas's, his like Padawan has said that a lot, that they tend to use both, that it's not, there's no exclusivity when it comes to that, because that's the real world, and that's very interesting. That's very cool. But like I said, some cases, the way things maybe get used, the way things are acceptably used, that's got to stay a little more in line. Especially within the Jedi Order, which is a culture in its own, so you think that the culture should stay the same more or less throughout the entire thing, especially because at least the way we find them in the prequels is they're actually not that big. Not as big as they once were. Not like the High Republic, that is supposed to be the height of the Jedi Order. So in there, and especially if you guys have dived into any of the High Republic stuff, there are it's not just Coruscant. There's a lot more going on. There's a lot of other places. So it would make sense. Oh, dive. Don't take out your lightsaber. So there's a lot more places. So it does make sense that they're, they could have different, use cases for a term like youngling, or how they use the term master, whether it is held just for Jedi Masters or if that's just a Mr. Mrs. sort of a, replacement, Star Wars replacement. So, yeah, I mean, that's why I'm very excited for the High Republic, and just to have more stuff and to open it up to where I feel like the prequel era is a little slightly locked in, just because there's so few Jedi and it's a shared culture and they all kind of live at Coruscant, and there's a lot of interesting things that I'm very excited for in the High Republic. I still have to catch up on a lot of the comics that have been coming out, but I'm just so interested to see where they take that and how that influences. There was something here. Maybe I've been here before. It just feels like there was something here. Very interested to see how they're going to use the High Republic to lead up to the era that we know in with the prequels. So that's cool. And a bunch of other projects too, like the Acolyte and everything else that's taking place, at the end of the High Republic, and what does that mean? And is it, I think that they've confirmed that it's not really going to be tied in, it's not a part of their game plan necessarily, like the Acolyte. So it's not going to be kind of the big, conclusion to the High Republic publishing effort, but it's cool to see that they're using that era in that time period and in other works and seeing what they can do with it. And that kind of, to me, the fact that they know that they're going to be setting it in that era, that they kind of have an idea, they have to have somewhat of an idea of what the story for that show or movie, whatever the Acolyte is. So that makes me feel good that they actually they do know what's going on with the High Republic and where that's all leading to. And I thought that they might have a good understanding at least of the story that they wanted to tell, but it seems more like that they do have an understanding of the world and where the world is going to be sort of, at the end or towards the end of the High Republic, so that they can effectively share that with other people to be able to allow them to create movies and shows and do other things in that time period. So it's nice to know that it's pretty fleshed out. That's pretty good. That's nice. I don't know where I'm going right now, because we're on a bottom level. And I just feel a little like I'm running in circles. I feel like a youngling right now. I feel like in that episode, they were very much they just felt so lost. And that's probably the point of this ritual, right? You're kind of supposed to feel that way. And, it does seem like it's very much, that whole ritual of the gathering felt very much like it was a use case of breaking you down to build you back up again. Look at that. Just like I'm saying, break you down to build you back up again. Bring you all the way down to the bottom of your the bottom of the guff that you have to give. You got nothing in the tank anymore, and you just want to throw in the towel and you know, but you haven't exactly thrown in the towel yet, and just in that moment, boom, the Kyber crystal presents itself to you, and you're a happy little youngling. So here we go. There it is. There's our Kyber crystal right there. Bam. We got a box. It feels good. We still have to get 4% in the other area because I think we just crossed over into this Imperial, the Imperial Trench. So we have 20 more percent to explore here. It would be sweet if there is some hidden echo or something in here, because Imperial Trench to me screams Starkiller Base. That screams that. So yeah, we go here, probably a loop around to here, and then maybe that's the 20%. Let's see. Like I said, we still have to find 4%. Oh shoot, we still got to find 4% in the other area. And then I think that's it. I think that's it for Ilum. Okay, what you got, BD? Imperial Machinery. Imperial Machinery generates power and controls interior temperatures of their industrial operations by harnessing geothermal energy from the planet's core. The process results in harmful byproducts and is highly destructive to the pristine ecosystem. Yeah, they are absolutely running amok on this place. Like, and it's probably so much deeper than you even think when you think of Starkiller Base and what that is. Like, they are just completely taking this planet and just, oof. What's this stuff? Wow, what was that, BD? Imperial mining operations scour sites once considered sacred by the Jedi, devouring the planet's resources for their own corrupt secret agenda. And that's true too, right? Like,
It's hard to look at these crystals after everything we went through.
like, they are harnessing the crystals for the power of the Death Star, probably at least at this point, or I think that's accurate. Or maybe they are planning Starkiller Base. I don't know if we have too much info on that. At least I don't. But it makes sense, right? Because this is all a part of Palpatine's journey of just completely wiping away the Jedi. And not even just wiping away the Jedi. Like, Palpatine wants to, like, just completely wipe away the Force. Like, he wants it to be a myth. That's why when we get to A New Hope from Revenge of the Sith, where people in the world know who Jedi are, like in Revenge of the Sith, and then we get to A New Hope and, like, it's a myth. It's gone. Nobody knows, because Palpatine, I think, did a really good job of, like, trying to scrub it away. That's such a big part of his game plan, because he wants to be the only one to be able to harness that power. So, all right, we got some trenches right here. This is looking very Starkiller. I'd love to put a photo up and side by side this and see how close they resemble each other. If there's any shots like this, if we see anything like that in the films, or even in some of the behind the scenes stuff. Be interesting to see if that comes from concept art or anything. But that's cool. We've explored the Imperial Trench. We have 4% left to go here, and I'm hoping that adds to that 98% you can see in the corner for Ilum. So yeah, so I'm thinking let's just follow this all the way around again, continue to explore, see if we can just get that last little bit. And that's it for Ilum, man. And we needed this. We needed a nice, easy, relaxing, fun way to get us back into this so we can hit Kashyyyk or something that I think might be giving us maybe not headaches like Zeffo, but maybe, because Zeffo was that was something, and that was riddled with a whole bunch of other issues as well. So I'm not blaming game developers for that. Ready, that's fine. And it is like, you don't want these games to be super quick, right? From my standpoint of trying to get through everything for story mode and just trying to collect all the story stuff, trying to make, videos and things, it might be a pain. But for you guys at home, that's more gameplay is better. Absolutely. Looks like we got another little echo. Maybe this is that 2%. 4%.
Be wary, Padawan. You do not choose your crystal. It chooses you.
He sounds a little Liam, but also a little Obi-Wan. A crystal discovered by a youngling, but mysteriously left behind. Interesting. Did he just give up? He completely give up, this youngling? He or she? Interesting. We need one more of these, right? So there's one more. So let's go to the map and see if it did anything for us. No, it didn't really do anything for us. So there is another one. There is another one of those little echoes here on Ilum. If we go down to Ilum, and let's see if we got everything. So we need the Gathering and Ilum Terrain. So there's like 2 more of those. Maybe we'll find those. And I'll make sure that we hit those as well before we, you know, rock out of here. I'm not trying to be done with this, you know, too fast. Let's enjoy ourselves. This is interesting. I just want to, like, see what's past here. It can't. Oh, no. You totally can get over there. I thought it wasn't going to let me. No. You can fall into that white abyss if you want to. Interesting. Cool. So yeah, let's just keep going. This is the area, right, where we do our own crystal and we find all that. That's where this is. So that's neat. Nice little open area. Kind of cool. Okay, so that is where the crystal was. And then, is there a way out of here? How do we move on? No, I think we're actually locked in here. I think this is just a whole... This is all this is. What's this big, you know, tower right there? Like, is that anything we can do? Anything going on? Anything else we can do in here? I don't want to leave here if there's something else going on. Yeah, that's probably it. One more time looking at the map here. And let's see if we can find any more little nods and winks as to where we gotta go. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is I'll wrap back around here, run through here, and get back somewhere over in this area. Maybe this is something. There's a lot of weird little areas over here that we can kind of run through and hide in, so I'll see what's going on there, and I'll check back in with you, like I keep saying, in just a moment. Alright, so get this, right? Running through this little area back here. These doors are closed. I go here, but then I'm like, let me just try to see if this door opens. And this door does open, but it, like, completely glitched out. And it was showing me, like, kind of a white abyss. So I was a little nervous to even just walk through it in the first place. But what I noticed was, like, there was something off kind of in the distance, almost towards this way, like, directly straight ahead through the way I'm facing the camera. There was something shining over there that I could see past all this rock, so kind of think I cheated a little bit here, and I know maybe where to go. Maybe I found something else here, so I don't know. I'm interested to try to see if we can find something. But I don't really know, though. I don't really know. So it had to be, like, almost somewhere in this line of sight, you know? Because I don't know how far it might have been. Maybe it's somewhere over here. Not really sure. So let's do some more exploring to see what we can find. Like, I don't know how far I would have been able to see and why that would have happened, but... So that's what I'm trying to deduce now, is, like, where could that have possibly been? And could that have just also been a glitch too? Because I don't want to go on a wild goose chase just trying to look for something that may or may not actually be real. Oh, see, yeah, dude, right there. What is that? Is that just a save point, though? Or is that something? I can't really tell. I can't tell if that's a meditation point or not. I think it might be. I might have got duped. I might have been duped a touch. But I would like to get over there if I could. Just to make sure. So how would I have to do that if we were going to head over that way? Because this is like a lot of nonsense going on here. Unless I can No, of course not. Let's go back to the map. I had an original game plan of kind of like searching around this guy. This big statue boy. I feel like there's something out that way, so maybe I should just go check there. Oh, I'm on like a lower level too. So how do I get up? How do I escape this level? There was this. Maybe we'll try this and see what we can do in this little climate up here. I don't think there's any ledges or anything I can jump on. I guess that's what we're looking for right now. It's just all the weird stuff. Stuff that doesn't totally... Oh, man. Yeah. So we're just kind of back to where we started, aren't we? Right? Like this, if I go up here and I go through there. Choop, 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 choop. We were here, we killed some dudes up in here before, and now we're back to this weird little triangle of stuff. So that makes sense. Okay. Okay. There's nothing else here or anything I can do. Can I like climb down this? No. It's fine. I don't know how to make our way out of here, really. Up this way? Something like this. This seems promising, actually. I hope. Oh, hey. So that's the big dude right there. This is our dude. This is kind of where I wanted to be. We'll see what all this means. Okay. Jump up here. Climb up there. Pop, 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 pop. Yeah, so I think that's just what I saw earlier. I think I just saw this. So that's... Ugh. Hurts a little bit. Hurts a little bit. But that's fine. I'm still curious, like, for all of this right there. Like, why is this here? What is this for? And, like, I don't remember this in the game. Like, is this just here to trick me and just to do this? Or... I also can't really like change my and then you just die. Can't really change the camera angle to really tell if there's anything down there. Oh, there's that. Were we there before? Were we here before? I felt like okay, we definitely were here before. Okay. Now I know. This is really confusing. In like, I guess I get like a fun game kind of way confusing, but it's really confusing. Okay. Let's climb up here. Let's go to those other little things. I don't know. Just search around this guy. That's where my gut's kind of telling me. But, could be way off. It just seems very ominous. I really want to try to get up. Let's see if we can, like... Nope, can't even remotely get up into that guy's robe. Okay, fine. I don't know. Can I climb this? Oh, I can climb you. Okay, that's cool. At least we get a different vantage point. Can I get up there? No. Alright, well at least I didn't eat it. That's good. Maybe over here? What's down this way? Have we been this way before? Everything just looks the same. Everything looks the same. I really have no earthly idea. Oh, we've already done this. Yes, we've already done this. Alright, I'm going to just do a little more exploring here. And just seeing what I can find, and I will update you guys when I find something, because I will find something. I will. Alright. I'm going to keep searching. See you guys in just a sec. Alright, ready? So I did some exploring, and let me just back... Oh, well, okay, I'll just fall down here then. I think I'm kind of onto something. So back... You got the big dude over here, and then you got this rock wall right here that instead of going up, you can actually go down. rock wall, ice wall, whatever this is. Something I can climb on, I'll tell you that. You can actually kind of go down here, and lo and behold, bam, bam, there we go. Sense up this echo right here.
A youngling dropped this during your test. She was so scared of failing. Brings back some memories.
Okay. So we got that, and then I think that's all 6 of the gathering ones. Supply pouch left by a youngling, dealing with fear and frustration, and that's what leads to the dark side. So I wonder what's happening here. I wonder what this story is actually trying to convey, because there's no definitive, in a lot of these things, there's no definitive answers to, what it actually is. And I can't even pick up on if it's trying to allude to something else. Is it alluding to somebody? And I can't totally pick up on it. But I mean, I guess it is just kind of a, this happens. These are almost archetypal stories that happen throughout Jedi history. So this is probably just one of many, But yeah, it's interesting. And it's interesting we kind of leave it there. Empire on Ilum, Jedi Studies. I don't really think any of these things kind of pick up any of the... I don't think we really pick up the threads. So we got one more Ilum terrain, which we got to find. So I'm not necessarily excited about... I mean, I'm excited to find it. Whoa, didn't mean to do that. Not necessarily, pumped up to have to find that one too. But once we find it, that'll be nice. It'll be nice, and we'll have Ilum wrapped up pretty much outside of this last couple % exploration. But I'm gonna check the map because I didn't really look. Yeah, baby, we explored it. So we explored everything. We just have that one last little bit, and then we're good to go. Ilum is wrapped up. So, okay, so we have Ilum terrain. Let's go back to the databank. Go back to Ilum terrain. So we have number 2. And honestly, I don't know what that could be, what that is. If that is a BD thing that BD scans. I don't really know where we would even begin to start to look for it. So that's a little concerning, not gonna lie. Makes me worried if we can't just really stumble upon it, because we've done a pretty thorough search, I felt like. But at the same time, I can't really say that, can I? Because I completely don't feel like I know where I'm at when I'm in Ilum. If I don't have the map, I'm very lost. There are other places that are still very, a lot of these maps are like, if you don't know where you're at, you can get pretty lost. But I felt like Zeffo was pretty okay, or maybe that's just because we spent half my life trying to figure out where to go on Zeffo. Oh, come on, don't do that to me. Oh, man. You hit the button and nothing happens. Don't know if that's a controller thing or a gameplay thing, but it has happened quite a few times in this game. And I know that there is a delay within this game and how it kind of operates. And that's for fighting, I believe, but it's still translated over to the kind of platforming and stuff, so it can be a little goofy, can be a little funky, and I know we've talked about that before, and I know there's a lot better examples of it that I've played through here. Anyway, we got to find this last little bit, and I'm not sure what to do, to be completely honest with you. So I'm just going to keep running around, I guess, and try to do this, and even if this takes me the rest of the day, I guess that's fine. I guess I can just kind of keep playing a little bit. Maybe I'll walk away a couple times, but I don't know. Let's see. Maybe I can get lucky. But this is definitely probably going to have to be a check back in sort of a situation. So if I can't find it in the next minute or two, because I'm thinking maybe let's go outside. Like it says terrain, so I'm not thinking indoors, but it really could be anywhere. It could honestly be anywhere. This is like my best guess. This is the only guess that I got. So I'm going to kind of run with it for now. And so, like I said, if I don't find it in the next little bit here, I'll put this, I'll stop recording for a minute and kind of search around, and hopefully before I find it again, I'll be able to switch back on the recording and show you guys where that's at too. But all right, I'm going to go run around some more, see what I can find, and maybe I'll have to call up good old Yoda, see if he knows where the hell I should be going for this last little thing. So, taking the sights one more time at Ilum, and we'll see you again for, hopefully, to wrap up this video. Be back. Okay, so I'm back where I started. And I actually did have to call in a favor, because I was just literally running outside here, up and down that big thing we scaled earlier, trying to find stuff, trying to jump on every ledge and rock that we could. So I called in a favor to see. I didn't want too much. I just wanted a little tasty taste of maybe where it could be. So, buddy of mine let me know that I should probably be focusing back in here and potentially around that water area that you kind of have to dive into to make it across. So we're going to go swimming. So, yeah, I mean, not going to lie to you. I don't want to... I want to play the game, I want to find the stuff. But at the same time, if I can get some hints right now, man, that's totally fine by me. Because, I really have had no idea where to go for this. There's no clue. At least with the gathering thing, you can almost follow a storyline and a progression of... Oh, did you guys see that? Yeah, what... Okay. Sick. Where was that? Come on, come back here. Okay, well, I try to find this scan point again. Yeah, like the gathering storyline was just kind of, you could kind of follow it and almost figure it out. And, we had like a general idea of maybe where to go or what the story was going to be, so we could try to figure it out. But, oh man, this is just completely random. Okay, and now I'm getting a little upset. Because I kind of found it. But did I? There we go. This is it. This is it. What do we got? Cool. Volcanic activity on Ilum. Ooh. Hot water ejected. Okay, so often... So is this may change in size and duration based upon active volcanic episodes. Okay, well, that didn't give me what I thought it was maybe going to give me. But I feel like, we're talking about volcanic activity and stuff. So it really seemed like this might be a sort of how kyber crystals are formed or something. And I do want hardcore answers, right? I feel like that is the entire process of this whole project of doing the canon, collecting stuff, and I want as many answers as I can get. And I think a lot of us as Star Wars fans do. But yeah, there is this weird, I feel like we can't get all the answers, or that's just a mandate from Lucasfilm that they don't want to give all the secrets away. So then we get stuff like this that essentially kind of leads you to hear some headcanon, or we're kind of leading you to water, but we're not we're leading you there, but we're not telling you that it's water. We're not confirming that that's safe water to drink. So if you want to, dip in there and grab a little bit, that's fine. But we're not gonna comment. If you get sick, it's not on us. So, that's kind of, and that's what I feel like. That's maybe my one negative and drawback of a lot of what Lucasfilm does and a lot of what Star Wars does, is that there are some things that are concrete answers, or some things that aren't. And sometimes it's fun to have the not concrete answer, but sometimes things like this, I almost wish it just doesn't feel like it's super, we don't need the wishy-washy in between, right? A lot of what a lot of the things that Dave Filoni does feel very with Ahsoka, did she live or she die? There are other stories to be told there, so you're willing to kind of let some of these little things go. We don't need all the answers right now. But something like, how kyber crystals are formed and stuff, like, do we need these little, the volcanic comments and things? Like, it's leading you down there, but they're not just saying it. And I'm not even saying that this is the biggest offense of something like that, but it's just kind of what it feels like sometimes. There's a lot of the stuff that like almost gets you there, but it's not quite there. Anyway, we are back here on the Mantis. We got a lot of skill points and stuff, so I think let's just go through here and let's whip through some of these skill points. And maybe, and at this point too, I'm kind of like, I'm not being super picky like we were in the live streams. Like, it's more just about collecting a lot of the stuff and just in finally having it. And then I'm thinking maybe we just go through the lightsaber stuff and just check that out once again, see what else new we got, because I'm pretty sure we got at least 1 or 2 new lightsaber parts, so that's cool. Maybe we'll do something over here in the survival area just to make sure we're somewhat balanced. But yeah, I'd love to go check out maybe some more of that lightsaber stuff, see what we got. Alright, we actually have to be a little more tactical here. So we could go lightsaber mastery, we could go these two. Or we can do 1 point, 1 point, 1 point, 2 points, and a 3-pointer. We got 3 points left, so what are we gonna do? We could increase all lightsaber damage, that would be sweet, but it almost feels cheating, right? Let's go down here. Let's do this 2-pointer for the double whirlwind throw with the double-bladed lightsaber, and then let's grab this delay thrust, I think. Sweet. So we'll do lightsaber mastery last, just to, that's just, it feels right. Feels better that way. So we got these 2 to go. So we need a total of 5 more skill points, and then our skill tree is maxed out, baby. So let's do that. I'm going to rest one more time to save this up. Let's go back to the holodeck and do one last little check before we end. Oh, no, like I said, let's go here. Not the holodeck. Let's go to the lightsaber thing. Let's go look around at all our lightsaber parts one last time just to see what we got going on here. A lot of this we had before, and I forget which new one we had, but this is pretty cool. And I could probably spend an entire day just going through this game and just looking at all these lightsaber parts, and I definitely gonna do that at some point. And I don't know if it'll be a part of this sort of series of playing this game, or if I'm actually gonna put it down for a minute, and then once I go to Galaxy's Edge, the Disneyland, Disney World, Star Wars land, that I might have to come back here and start playing with this, because when I head down there, man, we're definitely doing the lightsaber experience. And like I've talked about before, a lot of these parts, like the Valor and Wisdom, the Duty and Resolve, Elemental Nature, where are the other ones? It's Power and Control, Protection and Defense, Passion and Strength. Ooh, I actually can't remember if all these are Valor and Wisdom. So you got Valor and Wisdom, you got Duty and Resolve, Elemental Nature, Protection and Defense. Yeah, like I don't know if all these are from Disney, but a lot of these are from the Galaxy's Edge custom lightsaber building experience. So I definitely want to like spend some time and just build my saber before I get down there and see which one of these I actually want to do. Or if I want to, potentially buy 2 to be able to combine them, because if you stay within one of these, if you're in Power and Control, you stay within that realm when you're at Disney. You can't, like, there's multiple Power and Controls, like you can see here, 1 and 2. So you can't, like, go out of your realm into a different category. So if you want to do that, I think the parts still fit together, but you have to trade with a friend or buy another sort of experience to be able to do that. So, which, if that's something you really want to do, that might be worth it. Or you could potentially work it out with a buddy to get the part they want from your set and, do a little swap. I also don't think that you get to keep, how there's multiple, like here again, Duty and Resolve 1 and 2. I don't think you get to keep both of those parts when you are actually at Galaxy's Edge. Like, you get whatever one is on your actual saber, and I think that that's it. But I'm not sure. Not 100% sure. Anyway, though, these are pretty cool. I haven't seen anything that's like super striking my fancy. Or like anything that's totally different. I could spend a lot of time just kind of going in here and playing with a lot of this. And then, like we've talked about before, the metal that you choose feels like it really does impact the overall look and feel of everything. Really kind of ties it all together. Or makes it look like crud. I don't really like these. These look fake. Like, it just doesn't... This feels weird, right? Like, I was a band nerd when I was in school. I played saxophone, and they had these weird, like, plastic saxophones that were all, like, painted, like, red like this and, like, different colors. And even as a kid, like, I thought they were cool, but, like, I was like, dude, that's not real. Like, that's not a real instrument. Get out of here. That's a toy. And I feel like if I was a Jedi, I'd feel the same way about something like this. Somebody walked in with an all, like, sort of reddish thing like this, it would just feel fake. Like, you know, some of these other ones feel a little more real. Even some of these golds feel very, you know, gaudy, almost like they're painted. But hey, this is a Star Wars world, so these are probably specific Star Wars metals that, like, I am, you know, like, I'd feel very different about it if I lived in this world and knew that there was this, you know, rare red metal. I don't know. Anyway, for now, this is looking okay. Not a huge deal, but cool to see all the new parts and everything else that we're working with. Let's just go. Oh, okay. He's looking at it. Oh, that's interesting. Thanks, camera. Thanks, camera angle. That was pretty bad. Partly my fault, partly the game's fault. Let's just go back to the holotable. Let's check in one last time before we wrap up this video and see what we're working with for the next, hopefully 2, maybe 3, maybe 4. We'll see how it goes. Hoping they don't delve too far like the Zeffo video did. But look at that. Zeffo is all done. We got Ilum over here, all done, all wrapped up. Bogano, all done. So we have Kashyyyk to go to still. 79% explored. We have about 17 chests left to find and 4 secrets to find. And then if we go over here to Dathomir, 79%, 5 chests to find, 4 secrets to find. So Dathomir is hopefully going to be a little easier than Kashyyyk is. So I don't know which one we'll tackle next, but we're gonna snag one of them, and hopefully these won't take too long. It seems a little more straightforward than Zeffo, you know, with 43 chests. That's just pretty crazy. 16 chests, that's not terrible. You know, 27 chests. It's getting a little up there, but it's not bad. It's still pretty okay. And you look and compare to the secrets, like 5 secrets total versus 14 secrets total. So Zeffo, man. Zeffo was a beast. Whew. All right. So next time we're either going to hit up Kashyyyk or we are going to be hitting up Dathomir. So make sure to look for that video next time. Hopefully next week we'll get that out to you as well. And we can finally start wrapping some of this stuff up, man. So awesome. Very happy to get through Ilum. That was actually a lot of fun. You know, the ending took me a little bit of time that, you know, we weren't going to bore you guys with, but not bad. Felt good. Glad to be back in the swing of things. Glad to be playing this game again. This game is a lot of fun. So let's do it next time. Let's complete this thing. Let's get 100% of every single thing and find all of the canon. So once again, guys, thank you guys for hanging out with us. Thank you for checking out this video and everything else that we got on the channel. Make sure to go check out our other, you know, the past live streams that we did, all the archive videos there, all of the other, you know, companion videos of Fallen Order, and then all of the plot summaries, all the reviews that we're doing. May the 4th is coming up very quick, so a bunch of fun stuff is going on there, not just from Star Wars and all the releases and all the reactions and reviews that we'll be doing there, but we are doing a Lego giveaway as well. So if you are hearing this before May the 4th, 2021, you can enter into our giveaway. Make sure to go check out our short form videos that are posted here. And you can, if you find the Lego contest video, you can subscribe to our channel and leave a comment on that, and you will be entered to win a fun Lego set. So yeah, we're going to hopefully be giving away a bunch of Legos. So hopefully that's the thing. We'll be doing a live stream on May the 4th, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, to pick all the winners from that contest. But we're going to be putting out a bunch more of those short form things, so make sure to stay tuned for that, as well as, like I said, everything else we got going on here at the Canon Collector. Once again, guys, thank you for joining us, and we will see you next time. May the spires keep you, and may the Force be with you. See ya!